It's tarot time.
The stone shouldn't have moved. The monastery floor had survived earthquakes, invasions, and 5 centuries of prayer. Yet beneath one cracked mosaic, a hollow echo answered the chisel. Theodora lowered her lamp into the darkness. The staircase disappeared farther than the light could reach. Cool air rose from below, carrying the scent of cedar and dust. When her feet touched the bottom, the light revealed shelf after shelf carved into the stone. Thousands of scrolls rested undisturbed. Theodora stood without moving. Some discoveries make a person feel larger. This one made her feel insignificant. The next morning, the cracked mosaic lay exactly where it had before. No one suspected what rested beneath their feet. At first, Theodora told herself she needed time. If this place is announced too soon, people will destroy what they don't understand. Every evening, after the monastery had fallen silent, she returned with fresh candles. She carefully unrolled each scroll. Some contained forgotten histories, others described inventions centuries ahead of their time. There were letters from emperors, maps of cities long erased, even writings from scholars whose names had vanished from memory. She catalogued every shelf. Days became weeks, weeks became months. Brother Lucas noticed the soot on her sleeves.
You work later than anyone.
There is much to repair.
You always seem to carry more candles down than you bring back.
The crypt is darker than the chapel.
He smiled.
I've never seen this crypt.
Nor should you.
That night, she remained awake long after her lamp had burned low.
I only need a little more time.
Abbot Gregorios joined her one afternoon as she restored a faded manuscript.
You've grown distant.
I've simply been busy.
We all become busy,
He watched her carefully.
but we should never become unreachable.
She forced a smile.
There is nothing to worry about.
For the first time in her life, she lied without hesitation. The hidden library became her entire world. She stopped sharing meals. She altered inventory records to explain missing parchment. She stored extra oil beneath loose stones. Whenever doubt appeared, she answered it the same way.
They aren't ready.
Every answer uncovered another question. Every question became another reason to keep the door closed. One evening, footsteps echoed behind her. She turned. Brother Lucas stood at the foot of the staircase, his face illuminated by a single trembling flame. He looked past her, his eyes widened.
I don't believe it.
Enough!
She stepped between him and the nearest shelf.
You must leave.
What is this place?
A responsibility.
It's a miracle.
It is both.
He slowly walked along the shelves, afraid to touch anything.
The brothers should see this.
They wouldn't understand.
The scholars in Constantinople,
They would argue.
the emperor's library.
No!
He looked back at her.
When will they be ready?
The question lingered in the silence. She searched for an answer. None came. A week later, riders reached the monastery before sunset. An army had crossed the eastern border. Villages were burning. Churches had been stripped of their treasures. Libraries reduced to ash. Abbot Gregorios gathered every monk.
We preserve what we can.
The brothers carried their manuscripts into hidden mountain caves. Theodora said nothing. Beneath the chapel rested enough knowledge to outlive an empire. If she revealed it now, everyone could help. She descended alone. The library greeted her with perfect stillness. For months, these shelves had answered only to her footsteps. She ran her fingers across the nearest shelf.
I protected you.
Or had she protected herself? Above her, hurried footsteps filled the staircase. The monks had discovered the entrance. Brother Lucas entered first. Abbot Gregorios followed. No one spoke. They simply began lifting scrolls with astonishing care, wrapping each one in linen, preparing them for the journey into the mountains. Theodora watched in silence. An elderly monk reached toward a weathered scroll resting alone on the highest shelf. Without thinking, she caught his wrist. The room froze. Her hand tightened around the scroll. For a single heartbeat, she wanted to pull it back, not because he would damage it, not because he was unworthy, because it had become hers. The realization struck harder than any confession. She had entered this library as its guardian, somewhere between caution and certainty. She had become its keeper, its gate, its prison. Slowly, her fingers relaxed. She placed the scroll into the old monk's waiting hands.
I'm sorry.
Before dawn, a quiet procession climbed the mountain. Young monks carried bundles of forgotten history. Older monks carried maps, letters, and sacred writings. The library that had slept beneath stone for centuries finally saw the light again. Theodora had protected its secrets. At last, she understood she was never meant to possess them. There are moments when silence protects the truth, and there are moments when silence protects only our fear of losing control. The hardest prison to recognize is the one built from good intentions. So I leave you with this. Have you ever protected something for so long that you forgot it was never yours to keep?